Good morning, my beautiful collective. I hope you have a wonderful day. Good morning, collective. You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, y'all, yesterday Libra had me in such an energy. Oh my goodness. I posted a Virgo video last night and it was up for a little bit. Then I took it down. Then I put it back up. Then I took it down. This was like an almost personal. Okay, so if you got Libra anywhere in your chart and you are wanting to be in the public eye, like you want to be a star, right? You want to do Broadway, you want to do movies, you want to do TV shows, you want to do a stand-up comedy routine, you want to break into the business, right? Modeling, anything along that line. Influencer type energy, okay? This Libra's reading was fucking amazing, but it kept coming up with weight. You know, someone needing to make sure they got down to the industry standard weight. A lot of people want to get into like show business, right? They want to be out there. They want to be a star. But a lot of them don't realize how some of the shit that they can put into contracts, right? So be careful what you wish for, because there's, there's a whole nother side to that. When you're selling your look, your body, your image, and you sign on to endorse a product, or you sign on, okay, if you're doing a Broadway run, you got to fit into them costumes, right? It's like, okay, contractually, whether written or implied, I don't know how the hell that shit works, y'all, but it's like, you have to be able to fit into the costumes. You know what I mean? So if that is what you are wishing for, or that is what you want, a lot of you, I think, if you're really, truly devoted, this is the people that you are already right now, you got the image set up, you've got like everything ready to go. Some of you now are maybe looking into finding an agent. You're ready to put it into action. Some of you are ready to come back, because I was really feeling the energy as someone who was already, and they're getting ready to get some more work. But really pay attention, because when you're out there and everyone thinks, oh, I want to be a star, I want to be a star. But do you realize kind of the shit they do have to go through? When women get pregnant and they're on a TV show and they got to figure out if they're going to write it into the script or if they're just going to hide her belly, right? How many of you have seen that? Y'all, all of us older people, remember that girl that cut her hair? She, was it Felicity? They had that TV show and she had that pretty long curly hair, and then they took a break and she chopped it all off and it like caused a big stir. Shit like that most normal people don't have to think about, but when you're out there and people are paying for your image, your look, there you go. Being aware of contractual agreements. But some of you, I'm telling you, if that is the life you want and you're working on it, you're striving for it, you're getting everything in line. You're getting everything in line. You're doing all the work. You're doing everything, right? Some are going to hit the jackpot, okay? But there's going to be a maze of things that come up that you have probably never thought of, right? There's going to be so many twists and turns that, you're excited about having the job, and then you get the reality of it, right? Think of the Rockettes. They have to be able to do the stretch on them bars. And if you've all ever seen it, because I was lucky enough to go backstage at Radio City Music Hall and actually seen where that fucking bar is on the wall, okay? Now, they have to be able to stretch that in order to have that job, right? They have to be able to fit into the costumes. So it's that kind of energy. Some of you all are manifesting. If that is what you want, some of y'all are manifesting the opportunity for that. But with that comes a whole nother set of I was wanting to say demons, but it's just kind of par for the course, right? If you got a degree in engineering and someone hires you to engineer a bridge or build a building or build a product, they're paying for your intellectual knowledge, right? When you're basing your work on your looks, your gifts, your talents, well, there you go. How do you market that? How do you market that? You know, songwriters and musicians are based on their album sales, right? You could be the most famous artist out there, but if your last album flopped, whoo, good luck, right? Are they going to renew your contract or not? Even Madonna has a boss, right? If that records ain't selling, she still got to deal with the record head, right? There's always someone that controls the stars, right? It's a beautiful energy, but for some, it's going to be a different way of looking at things. Your image, what you got going on out there. If that's not your goal, maybe some of you, when you start a business, right? When you open up a business, people are going to look at your storefront. When they walk in, they're going to want to see, is it a clean store? Is it organized? Do you have nice product? What do you have to offer? A lot of you are going to be looking at everything as a whole. How you present what you have. How you show up and do what you do. How you... See, I'm looking at this and thinking of like a color scheme. The color schemes you choose to use, right? Even in your branding, in your storefront, in your merchandising, in your packaging. You're going to be looking at everything because it's like as a collective whole, everything you have to offer. You're the one representing it. So how do you want everyone to see you? How do you want to show up here? Because a lot of you, this could be a long-standing... like a family tradition type thing, right? There's going to be a business or company that you can pass down. Some of y'all, didn't Reese Witherspoon sell her book publishing company like $900 million? Some of y'all could be building something, creating something you're going to be able to sell off. You know, I seen a Kate Spade store, and I was thinking about Kate Spade. You know, she did the job, created the brand, created the bags, and ended up selling it off. I think she made, what, $50 million when she sold it off. What are y'all doing? Some of y'all, this is like power move energy, okay? Power move energy. But to get to that, beautiful sunflower, right? To get to that happiness, to get to that beautiful point, there is a maze to it. There's going to be some twists and turns, and you're going to have to figure out, and notice the color coordination on those two cards. This is like everything, like being, like set design, right? Everything is just choreographed. It's beautiful. What we got? 29 here, 18, 1, 2, progression, 1, 2, self-care. You're going to progress. If your things have been a little stagnant, your business been a little stagnant, your sales have been a little stagnant, you're getting that alignment in, right? You're figuring out how to control what you got going on. And a lot of it is your branding, your packaging, right? How you representing yourself, how you choose to, or who you choose to represent your product, right? Some of you, it's product placement, product endorsement. You're the pearl there. But in order to come out of that cold, this is going to have to be getting that thicker skin, right? Some of y'all going to be starting that maze, that journey to something fucking beautiful. Because you got the power. You're going to do it. Work, love, life on that. For some of you, that could just be a real kick-ass good job advancement, right? You can go from running a cash register to being the fucking district manager, right? If you let people like what you're doing and you're good at what you're doing, you can always move up. You can always evolve. You can always upgrade. But the higher you get, the more visible you are. The more people are looking at what you're doing. The more your effect can be felt, right? If someone hires you to come in and clean up a business, Who was the man that went in and cleaned up Versace after Johnny Versace died, right? And he went in to help Donatella because the company was it was in the red. And they hire, and I cannot remember the guy's name, but they hire him because he can come in and like he cleans up messes. You know, he sells off shit, gets rid of the unnecessary stuff. He tries to get everything back on track. I mean, they said even sent her ass to rehab, right? Her and the fucking daughter. When you brought this man on board, he had control over everything. But his job was to do that. His job was to come in and straighten everything up, clean it all out, get everything back in working order. Down from the shoes in the freaking warehouse to the shit that the owner had to deal with, right? This guy was like, there you go. Everything. Nothing's off the table. Nothing's off the table. The magical deck. God protects me, and God fights my battles. No weapon formed in spirit or physical against me shall prosper. I'm highly favored and protected from all evil, as is my beautiful collective. Beautiful things. Beautiful things. But with the upgrades comes a different set of problems and issues and things you probably never thought of, right? Kind of rich people's problems. Those of you that's been broke all your life and think, man, if I had money, that'd solve all my problems. And then you come into a windfall and you're like, fuck. Now it's just a whole nother set of problems, right? For every upgrade, there's issues. There's things you have to deal with. There's the good, the bad, and the ugly and everything, right? But as you move forward, as you push forward to obtain your goals, you're going to have to learn. You're going to have to learn the playing field that you're on, right? We always got to know the devil that we're dealing with. We've always got to be aware of the pitfalls in every situation. Because what can appear to be beautiful, you know, if you scratch the surface long enough, you're going to find the issues in it, right? It might seem perfect from the outside, but once you get in and you start scraping the paint, you realize that shit ain't marble. It's actually just plastic. They painted that shit, right? You just don't get too close and flake off the paint. But it's upgrades. It's moving up. Moving on up. To the east side. Getting a better piece of that pie. You know, as you advance spiritually, brings a whole nother set of problems. Brings a whole nother set of issues, right? Everything, every advancement has its drawbacks. Every advancement has its own set of mazes and different things you got to learn to navigate around. I don't think you ever get to a point where you're not having to play the field and see what the hell's out there. What the hell could be coming toward you, right? Page of Pentacles here. The offer, the work, what you're doing, what you're creating. Eight of Swords in reverse. Getting out of your head here for the Two of Cups to come in. Now, this Two of Cups is just partnership. Working together with people, right? Here you are. You're creating what you're doing. You're working on what you're doing, right? You're working on what you're doing. Now, it's decision-making time. Eight of Swords energy. You got to get out of mentally what is going to hold you back. You got to get out of them roadblocks that could be holding your progression up. Some of you, it's going to be, you know, a little thicker skin because as you progress, you know, the sharks get a little bigger in the tank, right? When you go from selling your shit in a strip mall to actually having a storefront, you're upgrading your issues, right? You're upgrading your problems. You're upgrading your everything. Your environment can change, right? Let alone if you start, you got one on the west side, you got one on the east side. Now you got one in another state, and then you added two more states. People are buying into your franchise. What started out one or two shops, now people are buying into your brand. You bringing on people on board. Who you're bringing on board with you. For some of you, this could be love. if you're dealing with a love situation, for a lot of you, this is an upgrade in so many levels. And remember, folks, as you upgrade financially, as you upgrade spiritually, as you upgrade in your education, you're going to attract a whole nother level of people, okay? From where you're at now, as you make that next step up, the players get a little different, right? The energies get a little different. You're introduced to different types of people, right? The men are different. The women are different. It's a different class. It's a different energy. Now you upgrade above that and you're on a whole nother fucking level, right? It's that advancement. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are going to be able to release that mental confliction that you got. Because that Two of Swords here in reverse with that Eight of Swords in reverse, you're going to be able to make this upgrade. Because some of you are realizing what you started out with is going to turn into something pretty big on its own. Okay? This is whatever you do for a living, whatever you create, whatever is yours. Let me upgrade you, upgrade you. You're going to let go of them. The thoughts that might keep you restricted. This is like getting out of that feeling of lack. You know, you might hoard things now and really be more careful with your money because you're always afraid you're going to lose it. Kind of like that earth sign energy. Wanting to hold on tight to what you got because you're afraid it could be taken away from you. And a lot of you are going to be getting out of that energy. You're going to hit that point where you're going to be safe and feel comfortable in what you have. Because you know it's going to grow into something amazing. Uh-oh. Ooh. Where you're coming from. Remember when I said you're taking that idea of yours and you're turning it into something beautiful. Now this is however it works in your life. Some of you, this is just moving up in your current job. Some of you, this is just getting a better paying job with more stability. This is whatever you were working on turning into something very strong and stable. Nine of Pentacles here with that Page of Pentacles. This is like Ten of Pentacles energy. You're getting your stability. You're getting your finances together. You're getting your shit together. Everything is coming together in your life. But in the process of you getting your shit together, working on what you got, there's some conflict. There's some conflict. Some of y'all had to deal with some backstabbing. Woo! You realized as you advanced, as you got what you were working for, as you got what you wanted, that other people weren't happy with it, right? People started throwing fucking daggers. There, you know, there's the 5 that you know of, and then there's 5 in your back. You had no idea where the hell them fucking things came from. You know, so with your growth, as you level up, as you advance, you got to learn the playing field that you're on, right? When you're a worker, right? As you move into upper management, you learn how shit really works, right? As you upgrade, you see the truth. As you upgrade, you understand the playing field more. As you upgrade, you understand the people that you're dealing with, right? You understand how it all works. But you got to learn to have your protective gear up, right? This is when you got to be smart and learn to read who you're dealing with. Because, honey, it ends in happiness. You had to go through what you had to go through to learn from it, okay? That's the best line from Joan Rivers. I had to go through what I had to go through to get through what I had to get through, right? And everyone knows her business story. Her business story, business and life story, right, is just fucking amazing. Woman had it all, she lost it all, and she built that shit back up, selling fucking necklaces on QVC. You want to talk about a fucking business story? Check out Joan Rivers. Yeah, everyone knows her as a comedian, but that bitch was a smart-ass freaking businesswoman, okay? This Eight of Swords energy, and then we got this Six of Cups with this Knight of Wands. Some of you all, this reconciliation, there's a reconciliation wanting to happen. Someone's wanting to come in, but they're a little shy right now. Okay, this Knight of Wands energy. Some of them could see that you're just letting people go, right? Now, for some, this could be a business partner, an old business partner wanting to come in. For some of you, this could be a new business partner. I'm seeing that Six of Cups as someone that's just kind of been around watching what you've been doing. Someone that's watched your growth. Someone that's watched your evolution, right? In business, right? In work, your regular job. Someone that's watched and seen how you've advanced. But someone wants to say something, but they haven't yet. The Emperor in reverse, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Wands. For some of you, this is someone that ain't really telling you how they feel. Okay, that Emperor in reverse, that Ace of Cups, and that Two of Wands. This Knight of Wands, someone's definitely growing impatient and wanting to say something, okay? I'm not reading that Emperor in reverse as being a bad guy so much as this person don't want to show their emotions. For some of you, that could be what's fucking this person up. They're like, why the hell am I feeling this? Why the hell am I stuck? Why can't I get over this person, this energy collective? Now, there is some love there, but someone ain't saying shit, okay? This Emperor energy is playing very shut mouth. This could be a masculine around you that might seem standoffish, might seem like a fucking asshole because they don't want you to know how they feel, right? You could have affected somebody. My men, this could be a feminine around you, right? This is just someone that's like watched what you've done. They've watched your evolution. They've watched your growth. In whatever area or field that it is. Maybe in your business. Maybe just in your advancements at work. But it's more like intimidation. You know, as I said, as you advance, as you upgrade, let me upgrade you. The playing field gets different, right? You go from playing with pages to maybe more knight energy. And then eventually you're going to be up there with the kings. And then when you hit the top, that's when you're up there with the emperors and the empresses, right? That's the people that get shit done, right? The pages are the ones that do the grunt work, right? Knights are like middle management, right? They're a little bit above the pages, but they're still not the top. Then you get into king energy, which is like district management, all that kind of stuff. And then you get emperor, empress energy, which is like CEO, right? When you look at it from a business perspective, some of you are changing up. And as you change up, the players get different. The people you're around, the energy you're around gets different. As the money gets bigger, the game changes. There's Two of Cups here with the Lovers. For some of you, you could definitely be meeting someone that you are going to marry. Two of Cups here with the Lovers card. You're going to meet your perfect match. Now, if it's not marriage per se, it's just going to be one hell of a business partnership, right? Take it how it resonates in your situation. But the Two of Cups there to the Lovers card. I mean, even look at how the clothes have changed, right? Look at the clothes on the Two of Cups card. This is like, okay, we look good, right? We're dressed nice. And then bam, here you go. Look, they're wearing the same colors, only the outfits have changed. Right? Shit's gotten better. The clothes have gotten better. The surroundings have gotten better. Everything has gotten better. Because you two know how to work together. Create together. That's like power couple shit, right? Four of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Cups. Six of Pentacles in reverse. And the Ace of Wands. For some of you, this could be a reconciliation. You're going to have a choice here. I think someone slept on an offer, and as they were taking their sweet ass time, you moved your ass on. Okay? For some of you, you moved your ass on. Six of Pentacles here in reverse with the Ace of Wands. Because someone didn't come in and do the work. For some of you, that person is going to be watching you move the fuck on. As you advance, as you grow, as your levels rise, you meet different people, right? And some of these people from the past are going to be kicking themselves in the ass, right? For some of you, it could be this Emperor in reverse here, this Two of Wands, sitting on something. Oh, there's a lot of love and emotion there, right? But because they couldn't make a decision, they took their sweet-ass time coming in with that offer, you done moved the fuck away from them. This is, well, if you'd have told me how you felt, who knows what the hell could have happened, right? But because they played shut mouth, with the Emperor in reverse, you know, pride and ego there. This person might not get the chance to come back. Because they're not going to be able to compare or compete with who the hell you meet. You know, look, I was noticing even his beard. Look at the growth and advancement on these two cards, right? And this is what they turn into. Even the man's beard is thicker and stronger. It's like a power-up energy. Beautiful power couple energy. So, you know, for some of you, this is going to be an all-new person. And I think that person in the past is just going to be, they've missed out on their chance. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, yeah. So some of you, that person you're holding on to isn't going to be the one. When they see you out and about and they see whoever you team up with, whoever you start working with and creating with. For some of you, it could start out as a business partnership. You help each other out, and then it grows into something beautiful. Someone else is watching this, or someone else is going to be watching this happen. And they are going to have so many regrets that they slept on you. And that's going to be their karma, their tower moment. Right? As they're watching your social media, as they're watching what you're doing, and they see, because for a lot of you, this evolution of you two as a team is going to be, everyone's going to see it, right? This is like the initial beginning where you meet up or you first start working together, and this is like when you've mastered what you're doing, as things have gotten better, as your income has grown, as your surroundings have gotten better, as you've learned to work together and create together. It's like beautiful. Y'all see them cards? Them cards tell it all. When you two start working together, the growth, the stability. Look at his beard, the difference in his beard, everything about it. His masculinity has been transformed, and her femininity has been transformed, right? This is that beautiful, what we talk about, that soul connection, right? The man stepping into his divine masculine, and the woman stepping into her divine feminine. They both look so out of place in them clothes, right? You see how baggy they are? I mean, the man looks like he's swallowed up in them clothes. She looks frumpy. You know, it's not form-fitting dress. But look at that. This is when you go to haute couture. This is when your shit is specially made for you. You wear the clothes. The clothes don't wear you. In this picture, the clothes are wearing the people. In this picture, the people are wearing the clothes. Those of you that have worn a perfect fitting shirt or a perfect fitting outfit knows the difference, right? From the clothes wearing you to you wearing the clothes. That upgrade. So y'all, I don't see a reconciliation here. I think someone's sleeping. Now, you know, this is a snapshot in time. If someone wanted to change things up, there's a possibility, right? But someone's got to get over their pride and their ego to change things up because, honey, wherever the hell you go, or dude, wherever the hell you go, you're going to meet your perfect match, your perfect partner that you're going to be able to work and create and build with, right? This is that power couple energy. Some of y'all, it could start out, you just start working together. Then you all have a good chemistry, and then it just leads to more. It's like whatever you two do together, it just builds. You both play off each other. You both are able to work together. It's like the yin and the yang, right? One person's able to see one side of the situation, the other, and when you combine together, you make it work. It's that beautiful fitty-fitty mix that just is amazing. But remember, as you upgrade, as you level up, spiritually, financially, the playing field gets different. The people you deal with get different, right? Pages are the regular workers. Knights, middle management. Kings and queens, that's upper management. And then you get to the fucking top, CEO type energy, right? Where are you going to end up being? I can tell you this much. When you meet the right person, when you get that right collaboration going, you're CEO material. You're both CEO material, right? And happiness comes with everything you create. Some of you, this is going to be children, right? Happy home, happy life. Happy husband, happy wife. A lot of you keep dreaming big. Know that it's out there, but with each decision, with each upgrade is going to come a different level of energies, right? It's a different playing field. Things progress as you upgrade. Then yes, everything gets a little different, right? It's a different set of problems, different set of issues. Money doesn't change everything. It doesn't solve everything. For some of you, you're going to realize it's going to create maybe more of an issue. And you find that one that you love. 3251, 3252. Y'all, claim this reading. I want this for everybody because that's fucking beautiful. Peace, love, and light.